Facebook. We apologize. We ran into some technical difficulties. Dr. Jackson, and this is my daughter, Danica Castillo. And this is the Amazing Fitness live stream on supercharging your brain health through diet. And we are joined today by Blair Nicole. She is standing by. Let's see if I can bring her in. Blair, can you hear us? It's still saying that she's. Oh, here we go.
Let's see.
Okay, Blair, can you hear us? Ooh.
Yes.
Blair, can you hear us now? Are you? You can hear us?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Okay.
Excellent. Okay, fantastic. We can't hear you.
Interesting. Can you hear me? That is very interesting. Hey, TikTok Live. Me and my dad are on. We're just having a little technical difficulty. That is interesting. Hey guys, welcome. Dad, what are you going to be talking about?
Okay, so today's session is on supercharging your brain health through diet. And right now we've got Blair. Blair Nichols standing by. We're just trying to get her live for you. It should just be a few seconds.
Can you hear me? Oh, I hear something. Hello? Can you?
Yep, we can hear you now. We got you.
Great.
We got you. All righty. Dr. Jackson again, my daughter, Danica Castillo, and we've got Blair Nicole of Forbes and Huffington Post joining us today. Welcome to the show, Blair. Thank you so much for joining. So we just wanted to have a quick shout out to our audience. Thank you so much for joining us again. We apologize for being late. Feel free to in the comment section, let us know where you're tuning in from. That would be just wonderful. And right now we'd like, Blair is short on time. We wanted to just direct a quick question to her. Blair, can you walk us through your journey of actually becoming a journalist and starting your own PR agency? How did all of that develop?
Yeah, so it was entirely accident. My education is in psychology, and my background prior to this was finance. But I started working with a friend consulting company, and that's how I ended up the PR world. I ended up leading my own agency in 2010, so I was very PR facing before going into journalism and writing space. And I liked what I did so much that I wanted to do it for myself. And so that's how I in a position where writing freelance columns for big publications like Elite Daily, several others as well, and realized that I have a passion for writing and storytelling that served my clients very well.
And Blair, one of the specialties of your agency is thought leadership.
Yeah.
And there's so much out there, so much chatter and talk about thought leadership. But could you walk our audience through what exactly that is and how it benefits the agencies that you deal with?
Yeah, that's
the businesses. I'm sorry, that you deal with.
Yeah, when it comes to thought leadership, it's kind of murky. Everyone has a different definition. Actually, it's just of positioning yourself or your brand authority in your industry. So it can involve sharing unique insights, your expertise, in hope of guiding and influencing others in your area. This could be done through content marketing. It could be done through social media interviews, anything that helps you share your perspectives with your industry and with your potential audience.
And it's really important because doesn't thought leadership lead to influence, which then helps you get more people following you, buying into what you're doing and whatnot?
Absolutely. So I've noticed when I run PR campaigns for clients, the campaigns that get the best results, the campaigns that have the longest amount of times are the thought leadership campaigns. And I think that's because thought leadership is inherently relationship. So when you're something thought leadership piece of content, you're putting yourself out there. You're putting your perspectives and your input out there, and it allows people to build rapport with you without ever having to have a one-on-one conversation with you. So I think the unique element of really is the fact that it allows people to get to know you, a sense of trust and rapport, and it's very relationship based, which I think is why it's so effective.
And Blair, as John Maxwell once said, everything rises and falls on leadership. It is just so critical. And it ties into what we're going to be discussing today about brain health, because so many people, Blair, as you're aware, you're in psychology and you see folks, so many people have difficulty following through on a healthy regimen. And so leading yourself, it becomes so important in this case. So I'm glad we have you on to kind of discuss this and walk us through. So now, one question I have for you, and this was just an amazing thing that happened. We had planned this show 2 weeks ago, and literally in the last day or so, Fox News came out with a news headline on brain health and diet. And what is your take on this headline that they delivered the other day? What are your thoughts?
I think these were things that I was already aware of, but I mean, what I took the importance of diet, exercise, and mental stimulation on brain health and well-being. So I think these are aware of, but what I took from it was that even small and over time can make a big difference. So if you're not ready to completely transform your lifestyle and commit to a completely different diet or a completely different fitness regimen, doing small things like incorporating a healthy diet or doing, occasional intermittent fasting, small changes over time can have a big impact. And so I took. You don't need to completely transform your lifestyle overnight. You start talking about making small changes, and I think that could have a really big impact over the long
term. Absolutely. And audience, for anyone who's just joining us, we're live from Las Vegas. We're with our special guest, Blair Nichols. We're talking about diet and brain health. And one of the key concepts that Blair is driving home right now is that Rome isn't built in a day. So don't feel bad if you can't accomplish your goals right now. What she's saying is take little bite-sized steps as you continually strive for your goal. Because if you place too high an expectation on yourself, the likelihood is that you'll become discouraged. And so what you want to do is set yourself up for success in small steps. I totally agree with you, Blair, on that. Danica, what are your thoughts? Danica is also in the fitness world as well. What are your thoughts on that? Bite-sized steps?
No, I mean that's very, yeah, that's how you should start. It's always so scary starting first of all, but to think, to reach this massive goal, it's like, oh, I want to get there overnight, but that is impossible. And baby steps, even though it may not seem like a lot, it's really the only way.
Yeah.
And Blair, the funny thing is that we've known for a long time about the effect of diet on not just brain health, but heart health, preventing cancer, everything. Why do you think, after all these years, I've been practicing some 25 years, and at the beginning of my started practice, they were talking about this. Why is it that it hasn't really taken hold? In other words, the CDC recently said that only 9 to 12% of us here in America are hitting our dietary goals for fruits and vegetables. So I wanted to ask you this because you specialize in messaging. Is there something we're just not doing right as far as our messaging in the healthcare world to get people to buy into this?
Yeah, that's a really good question, and I have this all day. I think things are starting to shift. So, following the pandemic and an increased awareness and that we need to focus on health, we see a little bit of a trend towards people being more concerned with their overall well-being, people being more concerned about their health, mental health. So I think, but these things also don't happen quickly. Seeing these shifts are also not going overnight. And I think it's critical to understand what the pains are for people. So when it comes to diet, when it comes to exercise and fitness, two of the biggest pain points that I hear time and time again are time and money. So actually in the US, we're hyper focused on, the hustle. These are all well ingrained into our culture, and times eating healthy or finding time to exercise convenient, and it doesn't fit into these busy lifestyles that we're leading. Similarly, I know a lot of people who are struggling becoming healthier are also struggling financially, and there's this notion that eating healthy and exercising can be expensive. I think whether you have two pain points or not, but those are concerns that people bring up again. And so in order to reach those people in the mountains, brands and health practitioners need to address concerns that people are ignoring them, and then by concerns in an empathetic and understanding way to bridge some of these changes.
Fantastic. Blair, I just want to thank you so very much. I'm just looking at the time, and I know that you've got a packed schedule, and we're just so grateful and thankful for your being here and for your sharing your wisdom. And so thank you so very much for being on the show. Audience, we hope to have Blair on the show again another time, but this has been absolutely fantastic. Blair, thank you so very much, and we hope you have a wonderful weekend.
So much for having me on. I really did. Have a good weekend.
You as well. Okay, audience, so what we will do is we will jump into the shopping part of our show, the sale part. Normally we intersperse that through, but Blair has quite a few appointments that she has today, and her schedule is very busy, so we had to do it out of our normal order. So now we'll begin with our live stream. Let me first product up. Okay, so this goes along with what Blair was saying today. This is our Weight Loss Mini Habits ebook. So what Blair was saying is that it's always best to start small with your goals and make it and achieve success, and then continue building on that. So our Weight Loss Mini Habits book was designed with you in mind. Sometimes going on a diet can be the scariest thing because you're afraid of failure. So the nice thing about this weight loss mini habits book is that you can choose whichever of these hacks you want, whichever you think you can do, successfully complete that, and then move on to the next hack. And they're very easily doable. They're fail safe. So this book normally costs $10, but we've got a meeting special. For this meeting only, it'll only be $5. So that is our weight loss mini habits book. Now, if I can, Danica, how do I get this, I wonder, out of the way? There we go. I've got my techie right here with me. All righty. So if you want the Weight Loss Mini Habits ebook, it's available now for $5. After this special meeting session on brain health, it'll return to its normal price of $10. Next, we have, let's see. So next up, we've got our 2-liter water bottle. A nice secret that not many people know about weight loss, and I used to teach this when I ran a weight loss clinic, is that by drinking water, that can help you lose weight. So staying hydrated. We've got a nice 2-liter water bottle. It's our motivational drinking bottle that, you know, as you drink, you can motivate yourself by looking where you are and seeing if you're making your hydration goals. This normally goes for $27.99, but for the participants of this meeting, it will be $20. So again, that's our 2-liter water bottle, our motivational water bottle. Okay, moving onwards. Our next up is our I Am Amazing barley drink. So this, folks, we are having a hard time keeping stocked on. In fact, we're down to our last few boxes. So if you order today, it's fairly likely that you will be put on a wait list. We are selling this for $25. And this, again, goes with our brain health. This drink is an antioxidant, and it helps to remove all those toxins in your blood, which can improve brain health. So again, our I Am Amazing barley drink, it is on sale today for $25. All you have to do, if you want anything that we're advertising today, is to use the QR code on the screen, and it'll take you to where you can make your purchase. All righty, next up is our omega-3s. Okay, so as far as brain health, what we didn't get into, and we'll definitely be unpackaging the Fox News headlines in coming weeks, but diet is very, very important. And one of the things that's critical is getting your fish in for the omega-3s. It has been shown that these omega-3s help to prevent amyloid from building up in your brain. And this is what is found in the brain of patients with Alzheimer's disease. So eating fish is a great way to get your omega-3s. Now, if you don't like fish, then these omega tablets that we have here are ideal. You want to definitely clear it with your physician as to whether or not this is good for you.
Interesting.
All righty. Oh, I'm sorry, audience. We experienced some connection difficulties there for the moment. We're back on now. So if any of you have any questions on anything, by the way, that we are advertising, feel free to put it in the comment section as well. Again, Dr. Jackson, and this is Danica Castillo, my daughter. We're live streaming live from Las Vegas. We just had Blair Nichols on of Huffington Post and of Forbes. And we're talking about brain health and diet today. And so we're now in the live stream shopping sale part. And we just, for those of you who are just joining, we just displayed a 2-liter water bottle, our luxury water bottle. We also displayed our Weight Loss Mini Habits ebook. We displayed our I Am Amazing barley drink. And right now we are displaying our omega-3 tablets that also have vitamin D in them. So next up is our lemon squeezer. Our lemon squeezer, let's see, is it showing? Yep. Our lemon squeezer is our most popular item. That's our highest selling item. And it is on Amazon right now for $29.99 and is on our store for $34. But as a special meeting price for those who have attended our session today, we're selling it for $15. So if you want the lemon squeezer or anything else that we showed you, be sure to scan the QR code and it'll take you right to where you can make the purchase. The lemon squeezer is great because it goes along with what we're talking about diet and brain health today. You can actually use fresh lemon in whatever you're cooking, or you can squeeze oranges or limes and drink those, and those will help you get your antioxidants, which, as we mentioned, will boost brain health. Alrighty, and finally, we have got our very brand new herbal wellness teas. These teas are very healthy. We are selling them right now in a 3-pack. Normally, those go for $75. Today, they're being sold for $50. And we've got 3 different types of teas there. We've got one to wake you up in the morning, which we call Jumpstart, I'm sorry. One at noontime, which we call Boost, which will carry you throughout the day. And then one for nighttime, with ashwagandha in there that is going to help you get a better night's sleep. The Jumpstart and the Boost both have caffeine, so if you can't have caffeine, please be aware of that. The ashwagandha, our nighttime is our purely herbal tea. It has no caffeine. It does have ashwagandha in it, which will help you get a good night's rest and to feel relaxed. Again, that is going for $50. If that is something that you'd like to pick up today, you can simply scan the QR code and it'll take you to where you can make your purchase. All righty. Well, we'd like to thank you all for joining us today. It's been a real treat. Again, we apologize for the technical glitches that we had earlier. We are filming live from Las Vegas today. Starting next week, we'll be doing our regular live broadcasts from Honolulu, Hawaii. But we want to thank each and every one of you for joining us today, and we hope you were able to get a lot out of this. Again, the key takeaway that Blair brought today was start small and just slowly build up. Danica, any thoughts that you have for our audience?
We really appreciate everyone tuning in. If you have any questions, do DM us, message us, email us. TikTok, I know that the items are not listed on you guys, so we'll figure out a way to attach it in the store. But again, just another hopeful message. You guys, everyone, let's start small. We're in this together. We got this. Take care of your health, exercise, drink a lot of water, get, recommended amount of sleep, and we're here for you. So thank you guys again for joining.
Thank you so very much. We love you guys, and we'll see you again next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Good.